Pratt will likely be on an NFL roster next fall. But Mekhi Hughes and Chris Brazzell, just a redshirt freshman starting to come into their own for Tulane.
Yeah, and I'll give you one to add to that list. And Kai Horton, just a redshirt sophomore at quarterback who, when Pratt has gone down to injury, has had to step in. I know him all too well from last year watching him play against the University of Houston.
Pratt with a touchdown pass today. He's also run for a score. A four-year starter. This is the first time in his career he's had the same play caller 2 years in a row. They'll hand it off to Hughes, who's north of 100 yards for his second straight game. Paul?
Yeah, one area of continued growth for Michael Pratt is the way he digests film. I know Andre will love this. He told me in the past he would watch film. Now he dissects it. Watching film, he said, tells you where to go with the ball. Dissecting film tells you where not to go with the ball, which creates more options through all your checks. And now he can get all these playmakers involved.
How many times you heard me say from Clark that 90% of the country is running plays from the quarterback position? The other 10%, they're actually playing quarterback. That's part of the development of playing quarterback, learning how to watch film and study your opponent.
Over the middle, incomplete for Jackson. Freshman coming. And Andre, thank you. I can now check that box off my bingo card.
Greg Rubin with some pressure off the edge there, Anish, getting to Michael Pratt.
Flag down and a man down.
Remitic again, the right guard who's tried to battle his way through a couple of injuries tonight.
Tulane tonight not very deep on the O-line. They've got Trey Tuggle who can come in for Remitic. But Prince Pines, normally the starting left guard, is out. So 56, Shadray Hurst has been starting in his place. Beyond Hurst and Tuggle, you don't have a ton of experience on that O-line at the backup positions.
Landry Cannon, a true freshman, is on the travel team along with Matt Lombardi, who's a reserve tackle, and Caleb Thomas inside.
After the play was over, flagrant personal foul, defense, number 90. It's a 15-yard penalty from the previous spot, and number 90 has been ejected.
Wow. That's Andres Fox.
And hopefully, Remitic can get himself up, but usually when you're disqualified for targeting, you can stay on the sideline. This is sure a little after the play stuff here.
Yeah, let's bring in Matt Austin, our rules analyst, and you see Fox gets a cheap shot in there at the end. Matt, grounds for a DQ?
Oh, absolutely. If he threw a punch or anything that you can deem was to injure the other player, that's by definition a flagrant personal foul, and he should be ejected.
I mean, you just don't want dirty plays to occur in a football game. This is as dirty as it gets. And if I'm the league, I might take a look at this one and further take action.
Remitic comes to the bench. The penalty gives Tulane a first down at the 36. Memphis brings pressure. Hughes can't get to the second level. Trey Tuggle, number 72, has come in for Remitic once again. Tuggle, a redshirt sophomore. Pratt's got two tight ends. They're on second down and 8. They feed Hughes. Broke one tackle. Sets up a 3rd and 1.
Miss me, partner?
Didn't even know you were gone.
Little technical difficulty over here. I'm back now. Now here we go. 3rd down. Short yardage with a lead. A 10-point lead. Got my man in the shotgun. Brett. I just love that, don't you? Short yardage. There you go.
I was waiting.
I was
waiting for it. Memphis came into the game as one of the best 3rd down defenses in the country. They give us to Hughes, and he's got enough. Now, Mekhi Hughes, 24 carries now, 117 yards. Career high set in his last game, 123.
Hard to believe that young man missed all of last season with a torn ACL. Rehabbed, came back, as you mentioned, 5th on the depth chart coming into fall camp, and just worked. Didn't complain, just worked. And found himself now as a starter and the bell cow for this Memphis rushing attack. Excuse me, Tulane rushing attack.
Tulane content to go slow with a 10-point lead. And Memphis comes up with the TFL. Hughes dropped in the backfield by Jalen Allen. And I know that's a loss there, Andre, but up with the TFL. You're starting to see the benefits now of these last few years of a coach who's been